In this video, we solve a typical IB Math Studies question involving the area of a triangle formula. We also add a bonus question in case you've already studied the cosine rule, in which we're going to have to calculate a side length. Now, let's go ahead. We're told that a plot of land is divided into two sections as shown on the diagram. That diagram is here. We're then asked to calculate the surface area of the plot of land A, and as a bonus, we're asked what is the length of the borderline BD. So let's get started. First of all, the plot of land A, looking at our diagram, we can see is a triangle. So just going ahead here, I'm going to make a quick sketch, and I highly recommend you do the same when solving this type of question. Very quick sketch of the plot of land A. And I can see that I'm dealing with a triangle. It has two side lengths that were given. That's 5 and 8. And we're also told the angle between those two side lengths. So that's 85 degrees right here. Now, because we're given two side lengths and the angle between those two side lengths, we can use the area of a triangle formula to calculate this triangle's area. And we can go right ahead and state that area is equal to 1/2 times A times B times sine of C. Now, that's the formula. What this formula is telling us, the two side lengths A and B are two adjacent side lengths, and the angle C inside the sine there is the angle between those two side lengths. So we can see right away we have everything we need here. And we can just replace values. We can state that the area is equal to 1/2 times 5 times 8 times sine of 85. And using our calculator and rounding to 3 significant figures, we find that the area is equal to 19.9. But now, because these are kilometers, the surface area will be in square kilometers. And there we have it. That's the surface area of the plot of land A. Now, onto the bonus question. We're asked what is the length of the border line BD? Well, still looking at this triangle here, BD is this side length here. And so in this triangle, again, we have two side lengths and the angle between them. And so we can use the cosine rule here. And we can go right ahead and state that a squared equals to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc times cosine of a. And in this formula, b and c are two side lengths of the triangle, the two side lengths we have, and the angle A is the angle between those two side lengths. So again, rather than writing, we can rewrite this, replacing a squared by bd squared, and say that bd squared equals to 5 squared plus 8 squared minus 2 times 5 times 8 times cosine of 85. And we wouldn't write this as an answer, but on our calculator, we find for BD squared 82.0275 4058. And so calculating the square root of that will give us the actual value of BD. And we find BD equals to 9.06, and that's rounding to 3 significant figures. And again, these are kilometers. And there we go. That's how we solve this typical IB Math Studies exam question.